Ba't tayo magkandi yun? Yarn. Pag may sounds, ito yung ngayon. Shout out kay who's this? Donut Amaday, parang Russian eh. Shout out. John, shout out. I can understand the other one.
Its first two. Now the Knicks dominating the paint area. And it's throw the Thompson. Gets it on the other way. Down the Grizz. Both games the turning down. The now three. Jalen Dillon came out together. 8 points so far.
Hello from Kazakhstan. Shout out Kazakhstan.
1 and 2, only 5 3-point attempts.
Shout out from Kazakhstan, hello.
3 3-point attempts, 2 of 3.
To all the people of Kazakhstan, shout out.
He's coming off a 33-point game 2 after putting in 21. They're out pace tonight with a nice drive inside. Hudson gets it to drive. Out pace for the Knicks, and this was in their plan. We are going to see a lot of great backcourt scoring. And Cade Cunningham and Brunson, two dynamic point guards. Here's watching Thompson. Boyer puts it every time. There's a right shot. That's a mistake on their own. You can't leave Tim Hardaway Jr. I know he is struggling in this series, but you can't go double Thompson and leave one of the premier three-point shooters in our game. It's Brunson outside and Anunoby. We didn't get our touches. In the last game, gives the heart. They talked about the lack of passing for the Knicks. They're passing well. Brunson free. Brunson knocks it in. 6 consecutive hits for the Knicks. Higher arc though. Brunson doing a back over 3. 6 assists and 7 made baskets for the year. Foul. Why is he fired? They may take a look at this. They allow Hardaway a chance to come down. You better allow him to shoot. Look at Hardaway is still down there. Did he get poked in the eye? Looks like he may have. I think they're going to take a look at it. Oh yeah, right there. Absolutely. Double contact. This may be upgraded for a Cleveland one.
Sarap.
On Brunson. The foul goes on Jalen Brunson. Could be upgraded to a flagrant 1. So that's 1 free throw, and then 3 free throws for Hardaway Jr. And the Pistons will retain possession. There's a lot riding on this call here. Yeah, there's the contact right there. Finger to the eye. And it's almost like his hand was guiding to his face and not the ball. That has to be a flagrant. I mean, there's contact to the face. There's his dad. There's Papa Hardaway right there, former teammate of mine in Indiana. Hall of Famer. Hall of Famer. The original crossover. Hope he's okay. That's the last thing that the shooter. Oh, I want to see the finger going into your eye. Yep. As he continues to blink and knock away the stars, the cobwebs, and it's good to see that he's at least collected on the sideline, and Zach Zarba and the crew will take a further look at it to see. The Knicks last season were in the Eastern Conference semifinals and lost to Indiana. They come in as the 3 seed with a 51-31 record with the number 5 offense this season in the NBA. And talking to Tom Thibodeau before the game, talked about a variety of things, but he also mentioned, as we've been talking about since Game 2, just how the lack of free throw attempts in Game 2 really caught his attention, and they have clearly tried to be aggressive as they've come out here tonight. He says, I don't care how you call the game. Right. Call it evenly both ways. He felt there was a lot of unwarranted contact on Brunson, and Cunningham was getting that same contact from OG, and he was getting to the line a little bit more. But what a start for New York tonight offensively. Well, they're shooting a 3, so it's going to be 3 free throws at the line for Hardaway. 64% to start this ball game, 57 from 3, and here's the contact from Brunson. Yeah, definitely, right there, that left eye on Hardaway.
After review, the defenders made unnecessary contact above the shoulder level of the shooter, going follow through to the eye of the shooter. This is an upgrade to a flagrant foul penalty one for not making a natural play on the basketball.
I mean, the ball it wasn't even in the vicinity where his hand was going in. So this is going to be a 1 free throw by anyone. Now Hardaway will get 3, and they will retain possession here. So this could be a potential windfall of points here for Detroit. They can capitalize. Jalen Brunson picks up his first foul. Hardaway will walk to the line. The two are talking. And by the way, it should be noted that Hardaway and Brunson are former teammates with the Dallas Mavericks. They played together for 4 years. There's something more there. Do I think it was a malicious play on Brunson? Absolutely not. But there was contact. Free throw disparity in Game 2, which we're talking about earlier. With Detroit had 34 attempts, the Knicks had 19. And that was one of the themes coming out of the locker room with the coaches after the game, especially John Thibodeau and Hardaway up there again knocking them in. 9 quick points here for Hardaway Jr. Remember, scoreless in Game 2. But he has come out and been aggressive. 2 of 2 from distance. And possession for the Pistons. Home record of 22-19. It's a 3. And Hardaway knocks in his 12 points. Basically a 6-point play for Detroit. To get them right back in this to make it a 1-possession game. And they were down by 9, you're right. Here's the half that they want. They're starting 10. So it's been 15. To the rebound. And the Pistons. Hardaway will set. Inside Thompson off his fingertips. Bridges galloping the other way for the Knicks. And Roby wide open. They'll take it out with a knocked away by Curry. Hart can't save it. He and the ball go out of bounds. It's the Pistons' ball. I like the non-call. And Roby was going to create the contact there against Durham. Anunoby hasn't gotten the ball as much as he had in the regular season. And that looks to be something we're going to work on here tonight. Cunningham up top. Inside, Curry could not whistle that pass, but it's picked up by Thompson. It's Cunningham for 3. What a start from 3 for the Pistons. 4 of 5 from distance to tie this ball game up, Kevin. The Pistons on a 9-0 run. Whistle down low. And a foul called on Detroit. With 5 to go here in the first, and we're tied at 20 apiece with the NBA tonight on TNT. Brought to you by the Kia Telluride X-Line. Kia is the official automotive partner of the NBA. MSR Thompson picked up his first foul.
19 of the 20 Detroit points coming from that backcourt of Cunningham and Hardaway Jr.
Thompson's going to come out. Malik Beasley, one of the best three-point shooters in the NBA, will come in for the Pistons. Miles McBride is coming for the Knicks.
A lot of shooting on the floor here from Detroit.
You're right.
Beasley's going to pick up the quick foul. Trying to be physical with both.
So McBride is taking Bridges' place. Beasley is taking Thompson's place. And those the changes with under 5 to go. We have completely different salary structures too for these teams. Knicks one of the highest paid teams, Pistons one of the lower paid teams. Brunson, Towns, they double him quickly, inside left open. Marcus keeps the trigger and gives it over Cunningham. He's got 4.
He's going to play Towns single coverage. I don't know why they're doubling Towns on the post.
Tobias Harris with a 3. Brings it rebound by Carl Anthony Towns. He's got a couple rebounds. Towns with 8 points. Couple threes. Here's another one. Towns hits a third 3. He's got 11, and this is the start New York needed.
This is the start New York needed from Carl Anthony Towns.
Cunningham 3. Rebound Brunson. Brunson will accelerate and feed hard as cutting the bump in the ground. Punch back out. Beasley trying to save it. It's off New York. It's Detroit's ball.
Carl Anthony Towns in transition. His third 3 in this first quarter. What a start for Cat.
Paul Reed and Dennis Schroeder will check in for the Pistons. They take out Dern. They take out Hardaway.
How good was Paul Reed? Substitution of Isaiah Stewart, who will not play tonight because of inflammation in his knee.
Long shot. Faced by Beasley. Takes it inside the arc. It's retrieved there by Brunson. Trying out Schroeder. Good help in the first. They double Brunson and kicks it out. And it'll be a trouble.
Created by Jalen Brunson. He knows Schroeder cannot guard him. Single coverage on that post. You sit help, but you find the wide open 3-point shooter.
Knicks on an 8-0 run. Cutting off their baseline. New York is 6 of 9 with threes. 6 of 9 shooting a long ball. McBride is on top. Schroeder is on him. So Robinson is checked in for the New York Knicks. It's Brunson. Now Reed, Harden's there. And that'll be another 3. And a rebound by Hart. Offensive rebound. That was a good look for New York. McBride ball is picked up. With Reed collecting and Cunningham.
You see how high he is over Mitchell Robinson. What a play there by Jake Cunningham.
Pass by Brunson to sneak it up and picked up by Cunningham. Nice defense by the Pistons.
They're trying to go up Robinson here.
And the foul called on New York. 2:23 in the first. Knicks are up by 6. They've led by 9. McBride picked up his first. Imagine the 3 and the 6 on TNT.
So bad, so bad, so bad, so bad, so bad. All right, we see your dance. Now we want to see you. Who got the best moves in LPA? Show it all.
that they lost. They've got 9 already tonight. Trying to really got some pushing at the other end. If you're Reed, you gotta be careful. Understanding Stewart is not available tonight. And the Pistons don't have a lot of bigs. Again, they're going to take a look at this. Smart what Towns is doing. Robinson, it was Robinson and Reed initially. I don't know what was said or what was going on. Nothing. That's absolutely nothing. And now look at this. If you're Detroit, you've got to be careful because you don't have one of your rim protector shot blockers in Isaiah Stewart. And Paul Reed, who plays great, his absence in game 2, it just looked like Reed was trying to come down there and establish position at that free throw line. And Mitchell Robinson wasn't having any of it. Oh, this is great. I'm all for this. The intensity. You talked about, you've got 2 rabid fan bases. New York, Detroit Pistons. Both teams and fan bases love basketball. They love and appreciate hard work, toughness. That's what both of these teams have always hung their hat on. Being physical. And we've seen this. And this is only quarter 1, partner. We've got 3 to go. Oh, I love playoff basketball. Tonight at 1, the 2025 NBA playoffs are presented by. Tobias Harris has the ball, poked away by Payne. Shot clock, foul on Payne. 2. Poked it away, shot clock was at 6. His first. They take out McBride. Bridges is back in the game. Hammond only played 5 minutes and he's in here early for New York. Here is Schroeder. Turn on tap. Beasley's got it. Shot clock down to 4. Schroeder with Bridges defending. Dennis Schroeder. Dennis Schroeder again off the bench. Out here closing and having work with Miguel Bridges. Towns will get it to Bridges, and he has the smaller shooter there. During will come over and hedge his defense, and then Payne. That's the beauty of it, because Robinson will have an offensive threat. Payne it in, trying to knock away and turn. Shot clock violation on the play. Defense there for Detroit. And the defense for the Pistons this season, number 10. Against the number 5 rated offense of New York. It's sure they beat the Knicks. The Pistons did 3 of their 4 matches. In the regular season, sure will get by Bridges as they're down the line with a chip bump. Saban going out of bounds, but it's off Detroit. And New York's ball. So there's what he had in games are just 15 assists. And tonight, they've already got 9. As we just start the second quarter, all over talk radio in New York, like a ball movement by New York. Back to Carl Anthony Towns here. Towns lost it as he was going to fire. He was defended on the play by Tobias Harris. It's a foul on Harris. He'll pick up his second for the Pistons with about 2 minutes gone here in the second quarter. Yeah, but if you're Harris, exactly what you want. A fade away by the center, going away from the basket. If he makes the shot, you can shake his hand. We're going to take a look at this. A challenge by the Detroit Pistons. who trail by 3 up. Off the glass and watches it drop. Payne has come out impressive with his game. Makes a lot of shots and a lot of drives inside. Gets shooter on the baseline as Detroit goes the other way and trails by 5 again. Shooter
3 threes here in this first half for Schroeder. Single-handedly keeping
Kabata.
the Pistons within striking distance while Cunningham's on the bench.
Remember, Shooter had the 20 points and 3
Habang
points in
sinunod
game 2, 8 points in game 1.
Parang gusto ka na siya. Masok siya. Wala laban siya. Yeah, isip ko sa naglaban ng isa ko.
11 points, fourth quarter. We told you it was a huge difference.
Isip ko sa naglaban. Sinong pinakamulit sa isa ko. Naglaban naman sila.
Beasley comes up with it.
Isip ko bata eh.
Rebound inside. Towns will corral. And it goes out to Bridges.
The man's rebound right there by Carl Anthony.
He's playing a tough game or rugged game. Payne will get a foul on Tobias Harris.
Hindi pwede may inakaw din eh. Pero di mo tayo ha.
His third, and that is a concern for the Pistons with 8:25 to go in the second.
Especially since he's the one that's been tasked to guard.
Oh, yung daging pa rin eh. May daging pa rin, hindi ka.
Ananobi's going to get off the bench and check in here in a second. It's fitted out. It's gone to Shannon.
Daging ko display.
And Payne. Here comes Cunningham in.
Ayun, ang daging yun, sunod na ako. Ano yun, no? Yung dito na ba yung tuhod mo? Parang mahubod.
Again, it was something now in game 2 with those limited minutes.
Shannon is out.
Pero yung napunta ka na ito ay
Hayes has the ball. Here comes Bridges. Robbins in a screen. And the 15th is no. Good. Rebound by Holland. Quick up that first round the way. But Bridges can't save it. And the Pistons control. Cunningham drives.
Lalaban. Lalaban. Lalaban talaga. Pasahin mo na.
What defense by Detroit?
Lalaban. Sure tayo sige.
Corner.
Bago. Wala. Pasahin.
Rebound pulled down by Bridges off the paint.
Continues to struggle shooting the basketball from distance.
Towns green. No rebound.
Pasahin ang ulit.
4-point game. Shooter has 11 the last 13 Pistons points. And the whistle is in his front against that New York defense.
How about the rookie here? Ron Howard not giving up on the play. What a block. Just gives a hand. Raises the basketball.
Nabi na ba yun, no? Kung
When you're a rookie, this is how you earn more playoff minutes. Plays like that.
Holland is a rookie from G League Ignite. 5th overall pick. Hardaway back in. Beasley will take a seat. Robinson picked up his second foul. For the Knicks, he'll lead. Payne will lead. Here comes Brunson back in the game.
After his 2 fouls. Got to continue to be aggressive. 5 points for Brunson. Only with those 2 fouls early.
It's a Cunningham inbound, and Ananobi is up. 7.5 in the half, and Cunningham has it. Mid-range shot. It's down for Craig Cunningham. Number 7 score in the NBA this season. Cunningham with 11 for the Pistons. Knicks are shooting 43%. Towns impressively for the
They're going to call a foul on Durham. Wow. Triple H Thomas got away with a walk. Nonetheless, a foul on Jalen. Here's the move. 1, 2, 3. Oh, yeah, he got away with it.
Excellent inbound. New York will get it off to Bridges. And here is Brunson to the 5.
Both of these teams are picking up everything.
Towns with 13, working on Durant. 2 points got the ball. Allen's got the ball.
Kahit na sila.
Try to split it. Too much. Off the foot. Kicking violation. 19 on the shot clock. Detroit's basketball.
Yeah, your shooter, you go to the rookie.
Get the ball.
Yeah, slow down, yeah. This is not a regular season game. It's all about possession come playoff time. You get the ball to cater myself.
Cunningham would play the shoot. Hold up, let's see. He goes behind the back and gets it out to Hardaway for three.
Bubulit ako.
Good movement. Split there by Kate Cunningham. The Pistons have their first lead tied in game 3. Brunson drives, Schroeder defends. 6.5 to go in the half. Inside Brunson, no! Rebound, grabbed by Schroeder. It's off to Cunningham. 3-on-2. Hardaway, 3.
Nice to win. Okay.
You're not going home with the end. Thanks for playing. Let's go some love, Christian fans.
Allen just picked up a
Foul is going to send. It was quick, very quick. And again, he's a rookie. Big life, first time in the playoffs. Being a little bit too aggressive against Jalen Brunson. And you can't get Brunson point. He only has 5, only 2 of 6 from the field, struggling.
Brunson in this series has been terrific with his scoring. In game 2, 37 points. In game 1, 34 points. And in the 5 games against the Pistons this season, he's averaged 31 points a game. And just played spectacular basketball. I mentioned earlier, he was one of the coaching award. Very much award for what he does late in games and how he scores. Wasn't he? Oh, no, it wasn't.
Clutch numbers, unbelievable this season.
Pistons by 2, they led by 4. Knicks are led by 9. Cunningham double, back away on the Obi. Outside Howard with the twirling move, hits the deck, rams into Bridges and a foul.
Allen to the free throw line now.
Bridges picks up number 1. And Ron Howard will come in. He played 81 games this year as a rookie. That was as most as any rookie off the bench. And he was in the top 10 in a lot of different categories among rookies. They're bringing him along, and he's seeing important minutes here in this one. Let's take a look at the upcoming playoff schedule tomorrow on ESPN. Celtics will be at the Magic. Lakers will be in the Twin Cities against Minnesota. And then tomorrow on NBA TV and ESPNU in Milwaukee, the Bucks will host the Pacers. Saturday on ABC, Rockets and Warriors in San Francisco. And for more news games, go to NBA.com or visit the NBA app. The Pistons up by 4.
West is going to be able to be available for that game 3, this game 2, with that wrist injury.
Yeah, a couple superstars, though. Butler, of course, over his availability. Towns working his way, climbing for 2, as he had to swim there to get his 17th point of the night. Great first half for Carl Anthony Towns of the Knicks.
We'll read afterwards, too.
Here's Cunningham. He'll dance and fly by Anunoby. Bridges has it. Brunson the other way. 2 tight ends with a champion going on the wrong side. It's up by Bridges. It's reached right there by Dennis Schroeder. What energy and what play he has got off the bench. A veteran of 12 years. He's from Germany. Pounded over there. Already trying to look for the open man, and Towns is leading up. Is with that defense. Shot clock at 5. Schroeder's trying to throw it. Knocked away, out of bounds, off New York, 3.3 on the shot clock.
How about the man defense by the Knicks on that play?
That amazing, yes.
Unbelievable overplay. Almost forced the Pistons into a turnover. 3 on the shot clock here. The Pistons have got to know it
and understand it. Gotta go quick. Cunningham to inbound. Thompson, of course, is in. Ball is bobbled in the corner and a turnover on the inbound. And New York will get it back. It's Brunson. Thompson is on. Three. Jalen Brunson now. Rebound inside. The fake. Water traffic. Outside. It's on OG Anunoby.
The 13 now for OG. 2 of 4 from distance.
He was 3 of 12 coming into tonight, the first 2 games of the series.
It's reclaiming the lead now.
Here's Reed. Towns there. Brown, Brunson, foul, Detroit. Cunningham will pick up the foul. 2 on him.
The hip check there by Cunningham. How about this? Over in New York. To be up 1 when Brunson only 7 points.
Gets to the right. Over there. Shot there by the Cowboys. Timeout taking Detroit with the Knicks on top by 3. They led by 9. And time now for a visible wireless timeout.
Hi, we're Visible. If you're looking for one-line wireless plans without hidden freebies and surprise charges, $25 a month, Visible is free. That's one line for one flat rate. Taxes and fees included on Verizon's 5G network. Plus, with unlimited data and hotspot, you can scroll to your heart's content. Finally, a clear choice in wireless for just $25 a month. You can say, your wireless could be Visible. Switch at Visible.com.
We're back in Detroit, physical play, but we knew it would be like this in Game 3.
This is the very definition of what playoff basketball is all about. 2 teams, not a lot of long blocks, and every possession counts. The advantage right now for the bench absolutely goes to Detroit. 15 to 4 advantage in bench points, but Jalen Brunson only 7 points, and you got the Knicks up 3. Reason why: OG 13, Carl Anthony Towns 17 points. Big response by Cat after that game 2, only 10 points, and not even attempting a field goal in the 4th quarter. What a response by him.
But Towns has been so aggressive. As we just had that timeout here in Detroit. Carl Anthony Towns. Brunson and Cunningham having words. Zach Zarba getting in the way. We've seen some chip-ins so far in this game, and it continues, and here come the Detroit Pistons. They won 3 of the 4 matchups with the Knicks in the regular season. This series tied at 1-1. Cunningham over United. The play by Cunningham, and 13 for him.
Forget at 6'5", 6'6". Cunningham can score over most defenses because of that size and wingspan.
Thompson is on Brunson. Brunson tries to whips the net from the 20. It was on Thompson, who was trying to usher him the entire way. And Thompson will pick up his first foul.
Okay.
3:14 to go. Jalen Brunson, an all-star this season for the 2nd time.
Well, I like this for Brunson because as physical as Detroit has been on him here in Game 3, and still being effective by getting to the free throw line and seeing the ball go through. So you're finding a rhythm at the free throw line.
They got Brunson back in 22 as a free agent from Dallas. Covers a playoff moment at the NBA app. Download the app today for the latest scores, highlights, and behind-the-scenes access to all the drama of the NBA. Brunson again. He's an 82% free throw shooter. Triple in, and New York at the line, red 11 of 12. Each team has put up 12 free throw attempts tonight. It's Hardaway. He's had a big first half. Hart is on. Back to it with the lunge by Ananobi. What's he got? 12. Get it to go. What a great transitional play, all by one player.
What a man steal there by OG Ananobi. How about the finish in traffic?
It's 11-2-1 by the Knicks. Clearly on that baseline, cutting out a lot of traffic. He was sandwiched. It's great U.S. defensive person. The other guy after losing out foul on Brunson. It is number 3 as of now.
I'm going to take a look at this, try to get this foul off the board on Brunson.
Thibodeau is waiting for the confirmation. They want a challenge. As Beasley took it, his feet look set.
Yeah, he was still moving.
His feet are not set.
Rolling on the floor is an offensive foul on Brunson.
Head highs, these rappers only when they matches because they strategize up and adequate to these patterns. And here's my battle cry. The caterpillar is firing. Oh, you know what? The butterflies keep dying.
This right here for the number one. Number one shit with your number one. You ain't number one, just the number one. Now everybody say that you number one, kid, think you number one quick. Number one show, get your number one chick. Number one fly with your number one kid. When it's all done, then your number goes quick.
Hold up, wait a minute, guess what I'm in never do. Show so much respect to you, and I feel like we're grateful now we no longer competitive.
Let's see if Beasley is set here. To me, it looks like he's kind of moving a little bit to his right. In my opinion,
If you watch this a couple times,
this should be a successful challenge.
After review, the first illegal contact on his play is delivered by Thompson to Brunson. Therefore, the ruling on the floor is overturned with a defensive foul on Thompson, crashing into the play. This is a successful challenge for New York. They retain their timeout and the right to challenge.
So it wasn't Beasley. Yes, it was a successful challenge. Foul on Thompson, number 2 by him.
and Brunson has 2 fouls and not 3. 2:33 to go here in the second.
3 straight trips on the free throw line for Brunson here in this second quarter. 6 quick points. Extend the lead to 7.
Brunson has been putting together some great second halves. And so the first half, I threw him a little bit off and trying to get a read on his game, but he always seems to answer in that second half. Download the FanDuel Sports app today. Make every playoff moment mean more on America's #1 sportsbook.
Jalen Brunson, in my opinion, he's one of those players you do not want to see in a hostile environment. When he raises his level on the road, it's tough. His teammates follow suit.
Well, Detroit led by 4, then we saw the Knicks. There's a quick foul on the inbound.
Wow.
Ananobi. Detroit led by 4, but the Knicks have gone on a 13-2 run. Ananobi picks up his second foul. And Thompson will be at the free throw line for Detroit. We've had one time, we've had a couple of lead changes. Thompson at the line. Brother, of course, some men plays for the Houston Rockets in a series with Golden State. Both were picked in the top 4 of the draft. First brothers ever to be chosen that high. His defense has been great. He fouled out Reggie of Dean too, but his defense and his steal numbers have been number 2 in the NBA since early in January.
Great wing. Yep. Like his brother, his twin brother. Very athletic.
Harden take it down. Hardaway will lead him. Brunson against Thompson. In the corner,
Balling out here.
Terrific game for OG Anunoby. Only 10 points in game 2, 18 tonight. He is the one of many stars for the Knicks. The Giants thrown away, saved by the Pistons. Easily sacrificed the rebound by Brunson. Ahead to Hart. Cunningham will lead him, the trailing Towns. Anunoby catches, 3, no. Rebound Thompson. This team's in their first playoff in 6 years. The 21 Thompson. Got a bounce shot going to 14. New York by 9. This equals their biggest lead tonight.
What a response by the Knicks. The Pack controlled this game, lost it a little bit. With Detroit, they were up by 4, but have recaptured it here. And it's been predicated all on their defense. Another steal.
It's Bridges of Tagay, sails for 2, the turnover transition, and New York has their biggest lead tonight of 11, 61-50. The Knicks are shooting 47%, 13-14 from the line, and they're leading rebounding by 3. They're checking all the boxes tonight on the road in this game 3.
Like when the Girls hit the basketball.
Towns is there. It's picked up by Carl Anthony Towns, and here come the New York Knicks. OG Anunoby. Towns, Brunson, corner. It goes off. And a 3 by Bridges from the side. Big 3 by Bridges, and a 21-3 run for New York.
Very reminiscent of that game one when they had a 21-0 run in that fourth quarter.
Cunningham in the paint. Kicking outside. Good shot. Took it down. Malik Beasley.
Boy, they needed that. More so, Malik Beasley needed that.
Half minute to go in the first half. Series tied 1-1. Brunson 2-7. 11 points, 5 rebounds, 5 assists for Brunson. A little closer to the try. Beasley on the tip-off his head.
Again, playing downhill and getting to a strong hand in Jalen Brunson. Up to 13 now. Those free throws got him going.
Cunningham with the hesitation. A lot of Knicks in the way. Towns will save it, but kicks it back out. There we go with the halftime buzzer. And New York up by 13. Their big lead, 14 in that first half. And they close it out, Reggie, on a 23-6 run.
And it was all done at the defensive end. A lot of pushing and shoving. But the Knicks showing out tonight here in this first half.
4 of the 5 starters in double figures. 18 for Anunoby. First round coverage on TNT is presented by Nerdwallet. Welcome back to the playoffs. First round coverage on TNT from Detroit tonight, presented by Nerdwallet. 13-point halftime lead for the Knicks, 23-6 run to end the first half. And now let's take a look at our coaching adjustments presented by Progressive Edge.
How about the ball movement by New York? 15 first half assists, totally what they did all of game 2. And if you're Coach Bickerstaff in Detroit, the number one thing, limit your turnovers. If the Knicks forcing 8 turnovers, especially in that second quarter.
And the Knicks only turned it over 4 times with 15 assists. Allen, the Knicks are shooting 50%. What did J.B. Bickerstaff, the Pistons head coach, say to you?
Well, Coach Bickerstaff's voice was in and out. He is losing it quickly, understandably so, in a building where you can barely hear yourself. But he told me they focused on defense for that exact reason. He said, if we can't get stops, we can't get out and run. We did a good job on Jalen Brunson, but then we let OG Anunoby make impact plays with other guys on this roster. So he said they played with more of a sense of urgency than we did in that game to be here in the second half.
Well, if they can, Towns will put up a shot. The defense by Durham. Pistons the other way.
Right now, how the Knicks are loading up defensively.
Thompson to Durham. And they'll take it right into the team for the New York Knicks with a nice assist, and Durham's got 4. New York is plus 7 points off turnovers. New York is plus 14 points in the paint. down to Ananobi. He's in a big lead, shoving his way into Thompson. Cunningham, the rebound. Hey, Cunningham, free. Howard with the rebound for the Knicks. He's got 5. Holding that. Roll back. Knicks are +4 to the rebound. Trouble. Towns impressively inside. Gets it to go.
That's been a jump for Carl Anthony Towns. 19 now for Cat.
Towns with 19 and Anobi with 18. The front court of the Knicks devastatingly good tonight. Now scored 41-6. The front court against the front court. It's coming inside. That was a little long range of Towns.
Ang galing ni Cunningham.
Cunningham has got 15.
Wala pa yabang.
Not so aggressive in game.
Magaling na, wala akong yabang.
It's a Towns free. There's a Cunningham rebound. He's got 5. This is for the 11-point deficit. Outside it goes. Now Hardaway will take it in. Cutting Thompson. Hardaway.
Continues to stay hot. Hardaway Jr. now. Perfect from 3. 6 of 6. 18 of it, 21. Coming. Hardaway here. Let it go.
Turning up for the drum!
This year, we celebrate the 75th anniversary of the 3 black pioneers who broke the NBA's television. Chuck Cooper, Earl Lloyd, and Matt Sweetwater Clayton. They each excelled as college athletes and as members of the world-famous Harlem Globetrotters. But in 1950, when they entered the NBA, they cemented their legacy as historic figures in the game. These pioneers laid the groundwork for all who came after them.
Tomorrow, April 25th, marks 75 years since the historic 1950 NBA draft, when the first black players entered the NBA. Players like Charles Chuck Cooper, first African-American drafted by Boston. Earl Lloyd, first African-American to appear in a game with the Washington Capitals. One of my favorite nicknames of all time, Nate Sweetwater Clifton, first African-American to sign an NBA contract with the New York Knicks.
Good stuff. Pioneers in this game and in professional sports. Either team made a change out of that break. Here is Brunson. Cunningham is out. Brunson back middle, puts up a 3. There's a rebound by Durant. The Pistons, with their most wins in 9 years, come the other way, the number 6 seed. Hardaway's had a big night from 3. Tobias Harris back to the key to the defensive Brunson. Inside, Durant cuts. 7 of the run by the Pistons to trail by 6.
Defensively, Coach Bickerstaff, way to start this third quarter. Very impressive at the defensive end here.
Ananobi. He's cut. Big drive. Gets some contact and is fouled as he takes it in. I was looking at the assist numbers. They only had 15 minutes did in game 2. That was a season low. They've already got 16 assists through one half of basketball. Going to top to the... Hey, Mike Breen. There he is. There's Mike Breen. Hall of Famer.
We were at his ceremony, which was very cool to see.
But how about OG? In the game he's having tonight with these 19 points. Now remember when Brunson was out for those 15 games, OG, especially his offensive production, really stepped up, averaging 23 points, 5 rebounds, 3 assists, and 2 steals in those 15 games. So very comfortable having the basketball in his hands and scoring.
Nice time for line for the Nets. Here comes Thompson. Cunningham on top. Bridges is right there. They're going on the draft capital. The Nets to get Bridges this past summer. Cunningham will dance hard as out. Shot block on foot. Rebound by Bridges. Rebounding numbers in favor of the Nets. It's Towns, the stutter step. And a Clemson first half for him. Clemson. Rebound inside by Durant. He's got 5. Inside Durant. They're attacking the middle. And he gets it to go with Clemson on his back. And Durant has scored 6 here in the third with 8 for the game.
Oh, here's a steal possibly.
They're going to get it. Here they come, Thompson. Drive, foul.
Active hands by Thompson and Harris in the backcourt, causing that turnover on Hart. And this is exactly what you want to see if you're a Pistons fan. Loose ball, Thompson gets it, the contact from behind by Hart. This is how you get this rabid fan base into this ball game defensively.
Thompson lost his shoe. He had to put it back out. Now he's going to tie it with 7:48 to go here in the third. Edge of the Pistons, the first team ever to triple. We talked about this in the first half. That's so historic. The first team ever to triple their win total. They were 14-68 a season ago. And that included a 28-game losing streak. That was history-making. And look where they are now, 44-38. Thompson had that creep in, and Detroit has outscored New York in this third, 14-4.
Again, how they got to this place, great drafting, great scouting, and they're surrounding this young talent with savvy veterans.
Here's Miguel Bridges, right.
And who are some of the veterans right there on defense? Tim Hardaway. We also got Tobias Harris on the floor, Malik Beasley off the bench, Dennis Schroeder. See here now, New York can weather the storm.
So Durant has had a good start to the third quarter. Cunningham to Durant, they're going inside. Thompson! He parachutes in and puts it down. It's a 1-point game.
I mean, that 13-point lead went quick.
And Obi barging ahead, crashing into the defense. Ball is out of bounds. Shot clock at 13.
Selfish play there by both Cunningham and Durham. Thompson now starting to kind of assert himself out there for his defense. But how about a timely basket here?
It's Bridges and Towns, and Durham is out. Bridges will try to the time. By Durham. There's a foul. Cunningham will pick up his third foul for the Pistons, and Bridges will be at the line. You can watch it here, a little hand check.
And there was no need for it because Durham is going to get all ball. Nonetheless, Bridges at the free throw line. His first of the evening.
There's Bridges, 51-31 New York Knicks, first consecutive 51 and 50 seasons in 30 years. Let's take a look at our FanDuel live point spread for tonight's game. We began at minus a point and a half, and guess what? We're still at minus point and a half. 3-point game, under 7 to go in the third, series tied 1-1. Cunningham driving, Bridges defending, they'll try the up and under, it won't go. Bridges grabbed it, shoved, and a whistle.
I think they're going to to get a foul on that drive there by Cunningham. Or is it on Towns? It's on Towns who picked up his second. And Cunningham will be at the line for the Pistons. Oh, right there. Right across the arm. I give the officials all the credit tonight. They are letting a lot go tonight. It's a very physical game. They're not calling the initial contact. They're letting them play through it. Well, we talk to NBA head coaches. I'll tell you that Zach Sullivan, his crews are usually house button down and on it. Tonight, yeah, Zorba officiating this with a terrific crew. Cunningham, who had career highs in every category. It's that free throw. And puts it up his heart. Oh, what a spin move. Oh, what a shot! Down he goes. Foul called on the play. Carl Anthony Towns has come to play tonight. And I absolutely know Shaq is loving this. Not settling for those threes. Putting his head down. Putting Durham in the blender right here. Taking the ball to the hole. Playing through contact. What an evening for Cat. 21, 4 of 4 from the free throw line. What a bounce back in response to game 2. Think about this. Only 3 field goal attempts in the second half alone. They didn't even attempt to go in the fourth. You can't have that from an offside. Actually, a playoff game. That's not what they got. Not in a playoff game. That can't happen. Started the season, they gave OG Anunoby the largest contract in Knicks history. They did 2 huge trades for Bridges and Towns. 51 wins. The result. It's Durham on top. Looking at the ball. Towns has a whistle. That's going to be 3 on Towns. Silly foul. Towns with 20. 3 fouls. And 6-11 here in the third. Towns is coming off a game where the second fewest touches of any game this season. Tonight, he has been the star. Cunningham double. Sneaks one in. And Thompson lost the ball with a turnover. OG with the hands. Bridges through traffic. I know he catches the 3 now. Durant collects the rebound. It's Cunningham to Thompson. Hardaway free. Here's Tobias Harris. His scoring has been down tonight. First 2 games, terrific. Harris with a whistle and a foul. That's going to be number 4 on Harris. And that's one of the reasons why his game does not look like it has in terms of scoring. He has an 0-5 game from the floor with the 4 rebounds, but you mentioned it, 4 personal fouls. Now on the floor with a Pistons Schroeder, who was great in that first half. 13 points, 3 of 4 from distance. Just to finish up Harris, he had 25 points in game 1. In game 2, 15 and 13 rebounds. Yeah. There's a great defensive play by Schroeder. A disruptive play coming off the bench. Right off the bench for the Pistons. Just got in, literally, and picked up Brunson full here. There's a deflection which caused the violation in the backcourt. Cunningham gets the screen, gets it off. Durant! It's a 2-point game. Timeout.
Presented by Discount Tire. Make some noise.
Magandang dapat. Magandang dapat. Patayin ng maputang ina eh. Hindi na. Gusto mo ba tayo? Bakit?
In an age where we like to highlight the high flyers and the scores, it's good to see the role players do a lot of the little things. The screen by Jalen Durham. Rolling hard, easy bucket. Set the hard screens. Allow Kate Cunningham to make the correct play. The assist by Durham. Here's another great screen. He occupies two. Durham with the finish. Do the little things. You don't always have to be a high flyer or dribble out the clock. If you can do the little things, you can also be effective for your team.
Front court of the Pistons as we're looking here in the second half. And it's for the next front court in the second half after getting scored in the first. And this shot with the Cunningham dribble and a feed to Durham and a cross court into the corner. Towns rebound. Hart the other way for New York.
Hardaway gets his last two now.
Towns, money, there he goes. Knocks down to three. Give him 25.
6-point swing right there. A missed three in the corner by Hardaway. And Towns knocking down his fourth.
Cunningham to Durham. Second half roll.
Look, I'm giving Cade all the credit because they're going to force two on him. And he's making a simple basketball play.
Durham is 5 of 5. Just start the second half. Here is Bridges. Scoops it out with the foul. Pretty play as he was wheeling in. And got it to drop to give the Knicks a 5-point lead.
That's good here by Bridges. Brunson struggling from the field. 3 of 11, 13 points. It's been OG and now Bridges. 14 for Bridges. Shooting 5 of 8 from the field. 47% of the team from the Knicks.
Bridges didn't have any free throw attempts in the first two games. He has 2 of 2 tonight. After his 19-point game 2 and 8 in game 1. And at the strike right now for the Knicks. Free throw number 20. They are 19 of 20 from the line. 14 of 17. Shooting from the strike for the Pistons.
Dale Bridges having words with Tim Hardaway Sr. underneath the bench after that 3-point play.
Cunningham fighting the Bridges defense. And the shot clock in single digits. Cunningham drives and kicks. Shooter fakes, dribbles, fires, three. No. A rebound driven out of bounds. He and the ball go. It's New York's basketball. As Miles McBride will check in for New York. Bridges will take a seat on the Thibodeau bench. Once he gets the Town screen, they'll take it to the free throw line and the 15-footer count that. It's a foul. Every time the Pistons inch closer and seem to grab momentum, the Knicks come back with plays like that. It's a 4th foul on Durham, who is defending Brunson, who will be at the line for New York.
Brunson and Durham having words right now.
Brunson with 13 points. 6 of 6 from the line, 3 of 11 from the floor.
And Jalen continue to kind of jaw at one another. Here's the stare down by Brunson to Durham.
So Robinson is checked in. Towns will take the free. Seven from the line, New York, a 9-2 run since Detroit cut the game to 2. Paul Reed is coming for the Pistons. Hardaway out there, Cunningham with the ball. Hardaway off the screen, driving on Robinson. Picked up by Hart. Cunningham will pick it on. Reed will put it up. There's a foul called. It's on New York. With 3:14 to go here on the third. In a tie series at 1-1.
Robinson picks up his third. Tonight from Detroit, the NBA on TNT is brought to you by State Farm. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. Read the line.
This is in the last 3 minutes, especially after during that pickup, those 4 fouls. He got a lot of minutes for Paul Reed at that center position. So not only rebounding, but keeping Mitchell Robinson off the offensive glass.
Reed is seeing time as Isaiah Stewart out for a second consecutive game with right knee inflammation. Stewart, the defensive anchor for the Pistons, out again. Brunson with it, and Anobi. And he will go against the defense of Beasley. Beat him with that jam, and he's got 22.
OG has been in the lab. He didn't have this type of bag a year ago.
Miles McBride, Deuce McBride will pick up the foul as he tried to poke it away from Beasley.
Look at this. He wouldn't even dare going a step back here a year ago. But the confidence grew when Brunson went out. And his production went up. And that confidence has stayed with him. And that's just an added bonus for the Knicks.
So at the free throw line is Beasley. Just to finish up, Anunoby, 23 in game 1, 10 in 2, 22 tonight. Let's take a look at our Google search trends tonight. Been waiting for this all game long. Talking about Hardaway's first half. Brunson is always a topic. Gabe Cunningham is an emerging star, a first-time All-Star. Cunningham this past spring.
Really, Cunningham and Brunson almost canceled each other out. One has 17, the other one has 16. They both have not shot the ball. It's been the supporting cast. And more importantly, the supporting cast of the Knicks that's been the difference.
Here's McBride, and now Brunson. Looks at a high screen on Schroeder. Brunson will try to crowbar his way in. Shot clock at 5. McBride set, screen over Holland. Rebound, Reed. Cunningham with 17. Looking for that switch. Beasley will try. Clock traffic inside. And Reed vacuums in the last ball. Four-off Robinson and top Beasley. 3. No! Rebound diving inside his heart. Down court, Beasley has that ball deflected away and out of bounds.
Beasley cannot believe he missed that 3. Again, struggling from the field. 1 of 9 from the field, 1 of 7 from distance. Remember, this is the guy who was second behind Anthony Edwards in terms of threes made this year at 319.
17 record.
But 2 of 17 thus far for the last 2 ball games.
Beasley, by the way, finished second in the six-man award voting to Peyton Pritchard of the Boston Celtics. He had an incredible season. Beasley was right back to him.
Bait the rookie into a foul here. They're smart about it.
Brunson over Holland. He chases it. Off of Schroeder, off of the Pistons. It's New York Knicks basketball with 1:42 to go in the third.
Josh Hart does good everything for your team. Hustle, second chance opportunities.
And open. Driving hard. In the reach. Puts it up. No. And then finally, it's recovered by the Pistons after a couple of strikes in. Holland inside, held by Hart. With a whistle and foul, 1:30 in the third. It's going to go on Josh Hart. And Hart picks up his second for New York. Boy, it is amazing how we began our broadcast with this amazing time to be a sports fan in this city, in this state. Lions, of course, with a level of success they haven't seen in a long time. Tigers were in the playoffs. Now the Pistons in the playoffs. It has been a fun time. Of course, Michigan State, Michigan not that far away, 2 great universities, both in the NCAA tournament again. Prominent Big Ten teams. Holland at the strike.
Let me ask you, where's Jared Goff? Jared Goff could be in the building tonight.
You know the NFL draft is tonight, right?
I believe he's already drafted. Isn't he the quarterback of the Lions? He should be here in the building.
Not a big draft party. There's Brunson. And that shorter shoes and a terrific man off the bench. In the corner, and he puts out 3 back. It's a shooter rebound. Here come the Pistons on the run. Down by 6. In the corner, Holland. 3. Rebound. It's collected by Brunson. The other way, with that hand in the swivel, trying to the Cunningham. Trying to sneak it out, knocked away, lead. Caught it for 2 on the goaltender. The lead is 8. It's been as big as 14 for the Knicks tonight.
And this has been a role reversal for the Knicks from the first 2 games. It was Detroit dominating the first 3 quarters and New York coming alive.
Inside, lands the wrong way, and is
Ball on the ground. But it was New York who came alive in games 1 and 2 in the fourth. It's going to have to be Detroit to come alive here in the fourth if they want to hold on to home court.
Brunson just picked up his 3rd foul all the way at the free throw line. Piston team began the season 0-4, lost 7-9 in November, but come back to go 44-38. Earned badges to win prizes with the NBA ID Playoffs Challenge. Members in the U.S. and Canada who complete the challenge get the chance at a trip to the NBA Draft. Play now in the NBA app or on NBA.com/ID.
Big minutes off the bench by the rookie Ron Holland. Damn, he only played 5 minutes in game 2.
And only 6 in game 1.
6 of 6 from the free throw line from the rook.
Here's McBride. Holland is all over. Parks up the ball. Beasley's on him. Angle people try to Cunningham. Half the way with Detroit defense. And it's 4.7 on the shot clock in the next inbound.
I can't stress it enough how OG Anunoby, his aggressiveness has been unbelievable for the Knicks over the last 2 months.
Brunson and McBride. McBride with a 3. Hits it from outside. And the lead is back to 9 for New York. Another triple for the Knicks. Tonight they knocked down 11 of them. 11 threes for Detroit. And tries again with the collision to Brunson. Rebound by Reed with a big one. Pull up the trigger and a whistle. With 18.5 seconds to go in the 3rd.
This line is what's keeping Detroit somewhat within striking distance. Because they haven't been able to score the basketball from the field. They're only shooting 41%. It's been the 3-point line or the free throw line.
Mitchell Robinson picks up his 4th. Here's Paul Reed at the free throw line. Played the beginning 4 years of his career with Philadelphia. He was waived and he was signed by this team. Getting the Stewart out. He is seeing more time in the middle. Back up to Jalen Duren.
Detroit, no field goal over the last 4 minutes. And they seem to go into these little droughts. We saw that in game 1. When the Knicks went on that 21-0 run in the 4th. And somewhat tonight when the Knicks went on that 21-3 run. We're in the middle of one right now, but what's kind of saving them has been the free throw line here.
Knicks have their starters in. Towns just came in the game. For Mitchell Robinson, Reed cans it. Final seconds of the 3rd. For the tie series. And the first game in Detroit. It's Bridges. Over Reed. Short. Hit that hard. Puts it in. The buzzer. Nice shot there. As Josh Hart gets it to go. And puts a 10-point lead. Is in the contest. Beasley defending Bridges. Shooter in the contest. There was another whistle.
Beasley now picking up his 2nd.
physical out here. Brunson on the bench here for the next great opportunity for the Detroit to try to go on a little bit of a run here.
Towns with 25. He's got the ball over the floor. There's another foul. It's on the Pistons again. It goes on to Cunningham, number 4, Reg on him.
Cunningham with 4. Galen Bill with 5. Elias Harris with 4. And also starting to mount up here for Detroit.
Detroit, 3-team fouls already. A little more than a minute into the fourth. Here's Andovi monster game tonight. Looking for the cutting at Mitchell Robinson. Andovi. And for Robinson, although Camp was in the vicinity. Nonetheless, a turnover for the Knicks. And here comes Schroeder to Cunningham. They'll go down for 17. Cunningham with a big basket, 19.
Cunningham's going to have one of those quarters. If Detroit wants to hold on to home for their advantage here.
Out off a 33-point game to Cunningham. Put in 19. Just 20 to that shooter. The 14-footer for going in for the New York Knicks. Bridges has got 17 for New York.
Good deep. Better roll there, Mike Bridges.
Coming in down the screen, they got Payne down, they try to reach in. That's a foul on Cameron Payne.
Number 2 of Payne.
With 9:54, a little more than 2 minutes to go. Look at Tom Thibodeau, and this year he surpassed Pat Riley for wins as a New York Knicks head coach. Cunningham will take a breather.
Back-to-back 50-win seasons. That hasn't been done since Pat Riley in those mid-90s.
Here's Schroeder. Beasley off the screen. Reed will set it. Beasley will try to pass it. Dives. And that's it in. 9 for him.
Like that dunk. Kind of got Beasley going now. Let's see if his jumper is to follow.
Riley Hart is coming for Robinson. Poked away by Schroeder. It's out of bounds. It is off of Detroit. Shot clock showing 12.
Getting Robinson off the floor, coming back with Hart. Robinson's coming back in for OG. Now you're back to that double big lineup here.
And ankle surgery, of course, in the offseason. Missed a lot of the regular season, waiting for him to come back. And nobody, as Rick said, was checked out. 2 bigs in there, Towns and Robinson. It's Robinson. And now Carl Anthony Towns. Harris will try to stop him. He can't inside Towns. On the doorstep, Gordon down, Hardaway the rebound. Schroeder at the controls.
Huge possession here for Detroit.
Payne is all over Schroeder. Harris has been quiet. He doesn't score. Up it off. Rebound.
Green was great in game 2 off the bench. And he is starting to spread his wings. That's his first bucket, but he has 5 rebounds, 3 of them. Technical foul on Payne and Schroeder. Again, words being said here. We saw this in the first half, and it continues here in the fourth. 4-point ball game.
Schroeder has come off the bench with 14. Beasley off the bench with 9. Both on the floor right now. An imperative for the Pistons. On a night where Harris has gone 0-6. And Harris has been such a force in the first 2 games for Detroit. 25-6 in game 1. Double level, 15-13 in game 2. Nothing tonight. Cutting Hart. Slammed in Robinson. Uncovered off the weak side. 2 for him.
Pistons so small, but they're on the bench with those 5 fouls.
Harris lost the ball. It's Hart. Sidestepping, feeding, Bridges, back handling, 3. Reed the rebound. Jack down, tackle himself from the net defense, and Beasley the other way. Off to Harris.
trying to keep the ball alive. Brunson on the floor, got it. And he'll come the other way for New York. Harris is on. Brunson will size him up, curl, and fire. Timeout taken New York. Make it Detroit. Pistons take the time. 8-point lead for the Knicks. Big play right there. And 20 for Jalen Brunson.
The greatest running back in the NFL. Welcome,
Standing to the plate, wow, wow, wow. Go hard with the
ladies and gentlemen, on the
Welcome back to Game 3 here in Detroit. Tied at 1, Pistons Knicks. Time for a TNT Beat Break presented by PayPal. The Thunder have been so commanding in this series, much like they've been in the regular season. That game coming up. Thunder Grizzlies next on TNT. So, each team has hit 11 threes. The Pistons plus 6 more attempts at the free throw line. And Detroit is plus 2 in rebounding categories we were looking at. But the Knicks are plus 12 points in the paint, dominating in there. Not a surprise, Cunningham takes it in, wheeling around off Bridges, pulled away from it. Turnover, when they can least afford it down by 8.
I think I would have liked to see Cunningham take that shot, even though it was contested. Reed has done a great job on the offensive glass. He cleans it up. Gotta get a shot at the basket as opposed to turning it over.
Runs over 20. Inside the play. Nice defense by the Pistons. Reed got a hand out. Harris was right there. Hardaway at the other end. And a foul on Bridges. Out on the floor. And it's to Hardaway. Jr. was making a move. With more words and shoving after the play. .7:22 to go in this fourth quarter. Detroit has not won a playoff series in 17 years. They've not won a home playoff game since May of 2008. Hardaway is here, puts him in the bench, it's off. They chase for the loose balls on the floor. Shooter got it. Cunningham tries with it. Fires on the floor. Rebound pulled down by Towns.
Great defense by the Knicks once again.
Brunson to Bridges. Free. Cover. Puts it in. The first team in these playoffs to hit 100 points is 14 in a row. League wide so far. The Intruder at the line. Held out in the 2. And it's a 9-point game.
Well, Ralph Lawler is smiling right now. What are you saying there?
You mean Hall of Famer, Paul? Lawler, yes. Long-time voice. He was in Philadelphia, went to San Diego. Long-time voice of the LA Clippers. A real gentleman in this game. Now retired, but remembered by all. Admired by all. Here's Brunson. Shot clock is down to 5 Towns in the shooter. Easy work. Easy work.
And that's just over Schroeder.
Towns has got a series high, 27 points for him. Cunningham at 3.
Well, the question is not going to be at the offensive end for Detroit. Can they stop Bridges? Can they stop Towns? And more importantly, Mr. Clutch with the basketball now is Jalen Brunson.
It's an 8-point game. Schroeder holding out. No call right there. Brunson goes. Schroeder's all over him. Generating his Brunson. Kicks the Bridges. Shot. Three. No. Rebound. Punch by Schroeder. Saved by Hart. Inside Anunoby. Leads. And activate by Reed. Picked up inside by Hills. Here come the Pistons on the fly. Down by 8. Cunningham. Corner. Schroeder. Three. Yeah!
Where would they be without Dennis Schroeder?
He has been magnificent tonight. 18 points off the bench for the Pistons. Shot point to 5. Brunson 3. Long rebound. Reed.
Paul Reed has been a man tonight off the bench.
7 rebounds now for Reed. Here is Harris. He has not scored from the floor. Harris here. Over Brunson for 2.
Different first bucket. Recognize the mismatch versus Brunson. And here comes the Detroit Pistons. It is a one-possession game. 8-0-1 for Detroit.
Stand that you are going now. And check out the latest.
Bella, hombre.
Allen! Drill!
Coming down to the line to make the 20. First round coverage on TNT is presented by Nerdball. Here are the games coming up. Paparazzi, Brown, the Green, Lions in tomorrow. Game 3's on ESPN. Pistons in Orlando. Lakers in Minnesota. Tomorrow, Game 3 on NBA TV and ESPNU. Pacers in Milwaukee.
Yeah, this is now considered a clutch time game. And remember, Jalen Brunson today won the clutch player of the year who gets fouled right there by Schroeder. The ball's going to be in his hand. He's going by a landslide.
Knicks, by the way, have 2 fouls to give. Detroit none. Hurt with the ball. Midnight Bridges 20. Brunson with 20. 27 for Towns. 22 for Anunoby. Towns finally will come to the Pistons. Harden's on top. Shot clock down to 5. Cunningham is on Hart. 20th and Brunson. 15-footer. Ooh, 5-point big lead. 4:05 to go. Rush. It's Cunningham with Anunoby there. And a foul on the perimeter on the New York Knicks.
Oh, gee. It's number 3 on him.
Anunoby had 10 in the first quarter, 8 in the second. He had 4 in the third. Has not scored yet in the fourth. He's been a factor under 41 regulation.
See if Cunningham can match Brunson here.
Shot clock down to 5. Cunningham has it. Brunson on the fan. The gyrating Cunningham for 2 out. Picked up by Hart. And off to Brunson. 3.5 to go.
You know, Brunson's going to squeeze the life out of this ball to get the best possession.
Brunson. Shooter defense. Shot clock at 3. Hart with 3. It grounds out. Towns have the ball. Schroeder dives. Brunson dives. The collision. The jump ball. Why? No one had possession. That is a bad call there by the official, Nick Beaver. Look at the ball here. I love the scramble here. First to the floor. It's Brunson. It's Schroeder. But no one has possession. How can it be a jump ball?
Brunson holding on to your neck. His neck, as you can see, and if you're a Knick fan, that's always a concern. He's up and you're supposed to be okay.
Clearly, you would assume that Durham is going to out-jump Brunson here. So if you're Durham, you got to find out where the two is. It's right there between Harris and Cade. But watch OG shooting the gap here to try to get the ball here. You got to hold him off if you're Cunningham. Because OG's going to try to shoot the gap here and steal the ball.
Turn against Brunson. It was in a little bit early.
Well, they're inside the jump circle. Both Cunningham and OG. Cunningham has to hold him off. He's coming. Same with Tobias Harris. He's got to hold off Cat. Too hard.
Out of bounds, off Detroit, New York's ball.
Bad possession on the jump ball. They clearly should have won that.
And a wheel inbound. Hard to Towns. Harris is on Towns. This has been the matchup. Detroit has relied on. Towns tonight, though, has won it. Nice series of moves. And it's the check. Nice shot by Karl Anthony Towns with 29. Timeout taken Detroit. Now the Knicks by 7 with 3:01 to go in regulation.
Get up right now. Come on now, I hear you. Get loud, let's go.
We're back in Detroit. The NBA tonight on TNT is brought to you by Hennessy. Made for more. Have to be 21 or older to drink responsibly. Hennessy. Knicks by 7. 3:01 to go.
Instead of having the ball down 5 from that jump ball, Karl Anthony Towns and the Knicks win it. He knocks down a shot to go up 7.
Harris has it. 1 of 7 tonight with 2 points. It's Cunningham outside. Shot clock down to 7. And nothing to defend. Inside Harris. Oh, knocked away by Towers. What defense by the Knicks at the rim. 2.7 on the clock.
I recognize it here. Gotta go quick.
Boy, Hart was in there too, assisting.
A clear look by Hardaway.
And by Turing. It's a 5-point game with 2.5 to go. Brunson's got it. Schroeder again will be out. Towns. Karl Anthony Towns will pick it up.
They called it late. That fella was the right call. He twisted at the last minute.
4 on Karl
Dribble
Anthony.
hand up right there. Yeah, that's a good call.
Big possession for the Pistons. Right in Cunningham scores and scores. 3-point game.
And if I'm Detroit, I am sending Dirk, who is guarding Josh Hart. Josh Hart is going to have to make a play. I got to get the ball out of Brunson's hands.
It's Rob Brunson's on the 12-4 run. Brunson with the move, always fakes that shooter. Shots up for the Ranger. Picked up by Cunningham.
Because I've been feeling Hardaway in one of these threes.
Cunningham will dance. He got by Anunoby. Flipping on the inside. Towns gathers it. Brunson will swerve, drive, and score! What a play by Brunson. Great defense at the other end by New York. Cunningham, corner, out the sideline. In Hardaway, picked up by Hart. The bump into Duran, and Brunson in control. And one on the line there.
Hardaway's missed his last 4 threes, last 5 threes.
Brunson will drive, shooter was in, and down it goes! Brunson coming up big, 26 for Brunson.
Mr. Clutch joining once again. Jalen Brunson, 8 of 19, 24 points, all of them down the stretch here.
Yeah, what's up, sucker?
Alright, District fans, we need your energy. We gotta turn the energy meter all the way up to 100. The louder you get, the further it goes. I need everybody in the arena. It's time to make some noise.
Jalen Brunson, and Red Trojan has just won the Clutch Award today in the NBA for what he's done the past season. He's got 8 points in the fourth, and in clutch time, 5 minutes and under, 6 points. So he has stood up and represented that trophy well with what he's done on the road tonight in Game 3 and trying to break a 1-1 tie in the series. On the wing, it's a big three.
That's huge. Now you don't need to foul. You need a stop. Now they have the bigger Cunningham on Brunson.
Brunson looking for the screen, and Towns will try to set it.
You got to get the ball out of his hands.
It's Towns, shot clock at 4. Bumped down the play by Harris, a runner off the baseline. Foul called on Detroit. It'll be on Harris. And Carl Anthony Towns will be at the free throw line with a 4-point lead. And just under 35 seconds left in regulation. He is 5 of 5 tonight for the strike.
Harris is upset, giving it to the official, Sean Wright.
Knicks tonight have been superb at the free throw line. 20 of 21.
That one timeout, they can't afford to use it here. Put the shots on their streets. The goal if they make a miss. Whether they can get another 3 here.
Well, we got 3-point shooters on the floor. Hardaway,
Beasley has knocked down one, his second of the evening for Beasley. 2 of 9.
Carl Anthony Towns again. And Cat has 31. 31 points for Carl Anthony Towns. After he scored 10 in game 2. Cunningham sets. Spins off Brunson. Feeds inside. Turner is there. 4-point game, half minute to go. Brunson with it. Cunningham on him. Pokes away. Claws at the ball. Thrashing out. Turtle is fourth. Clock at 23.4. And to the free throw line goes Brunson. He is 7 of 7.
It makes this Knicks team so difficult down the stretch. The ball's going to be in either Brunson or Carl Anthony Towns' hands, and both are excellent free throw shooters. 14 and 14 apiece.
They drop. Saves 27th point. This is what the series schedule looks like. Game 4, Sunday here in Michigan. Then back to New York for Game 5. Brunson with 27. 9 of 23 in field, but 9 of 9 from the line. Running in the other way, down by 6. Here come the Pistons. This is a shot over Ananobi. It's a 3. Robinson in there trying to grab it. It's off the fingertips of the neck and out of bounds, and it's Detroit's ball. Now, a lot of anticipation in Detroit for this game tonight. Coming back home after a winning game 2. There's a shot. Won't go from Beasley. Bridges controls it. They hold it. Jump ball. 8.6 to go. The New York Knicks, after that thrilling come from behind win in Game 1 in the Garden, have come on the road and taken the Pistons. Here is a hurdle three. It's a 3-point game with 5.8.
I call timeout if you're this here. Advance the ball.
And the timeout is taken. New York has one left, leading by 3, and they'll have the ball.
I don't think it's screaming. Yeah, you've been screaming all the time. I scream more. You scream the time.
Turn up Detroit. Let's get it, baby.
You don't run with us. We're the ones who run.
Come on, guys, look. I can hear you.
Affirm it. Affirm it. 30 seconds. Fix it clear. Rebuilding.
Carl Anthony Towns with 31, Brunson with 20, Bridges with 20, 22 from Ananobi. And the Knicks tonight have shot 46%, hit 12 threes, and from the free throw line, Reggie, they were 24 of 25. They just used the timeout, 1 remaining there, and the inbound will come on the near sideline, as you can see from Bridges, and covering that will be Harris.
And if you're Detroit, best case scenario here, if you can get a 5-second violation on the Knicks here. But if you get a quick turnover, you do have that one timeout to advance the basketball.
Bridges will inbound, and Harris is defending that inbound. It goes off to Brunson. He is bumped by Azar Thompson, and the foul goes on Thompson, 3.5. And
Magpatutog na ako guys. Pag napatutog na ako, medyo ano natin.
I'm good na guys. I have to go. Natulog na ako. Thank you for watching my live. And shout out kay Bubun, okay? Thank you for watching my live. And I have to sleep na. Tok na ako. May duty pa ako tomorrow, okay? Bye guys. Love you all. Love you all. Love you all. Wala. Yeah. Wala pa rin. Wala. Ayun na. Bye-bye.